Minecraft is a great game, but what if it could be even better? Here's a couple ideas that I would love to see added to vanilla Minecraft. Now, I'm aware, before we start, I'm aware that there's probably mods out there that can do almost every single thing on my list. They probably exist, but I would like to see these added to the actual main game. Number one thing I think that should be added is bigger and better ender chests. Now, I think that this should be a super late game thing. Having a limitation on your ender chest is actually a good thing for the game, but I'm talking about late game. It should be really expensive, but I think you should be able to upgrade your ender chest to have more slots in it. One of the ideas I had was using netherite ingots or blocks to expand your ender chest one slot at a time. Next on our list is probably the one I want to see added to vanilla Minecraft the most, and that is no more floating trees. So here's my idea. Okay, are you ready? If you break a naturally spawned tree, like right here, right? This will eventually decay. We'll pretend like it's not connected. That's a bad example. If you break a naturally spawned tree right here, this will eventually decay. The logs should just drop as sticks. So you could actually turn these into farms. If you break this, all of this will decay and fall. You could put hoppers around this. The logs would become sticks. I don't think it should be logs because that would be way powerful. But they should become sticks, and the leaves should become saplings and, you know, apples, whatever they normally do. They should become. SMPs look so much better not having floating trees all over the place. That is seriously my biggest pet peeve. In fact, I made this whole video basically just for this one thing. No more floating trees. Next on the list is another endgame one. And I think it'd be really convenient if you're working on a really big project like this to be able to have a way to have a crafting table on you at all times. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I make like 1,000 crafting tables and I lose them all the time. And when I need them, I don't have them. I think you should be able to have an item or craft where your 2x2 grid can be expanded to a full-size crafting table. And you should be able to get something like that at some point in the game. I think that'd be really cool, especially when you're caving and you have like a fortune on your pick. That way you can make like coal blocks or raw iron blocks. It would definitely make those tasks so much easier. So basically just something you can wear that would give you the ability to access a crafting table, even if you didn't have a crafting table. There's already so much different variety with cats. I love that. There's so much variety with cats. There's a lot of variety with horses. There's a lot of variety with pandas. Like some are snotty, sometimes like there's different variations. But there's like no variations of cows, not counting mushrooms because they're so rare. No variation with pigs. And the most disappointing one of all, there's no variation of wolves. I feel like this is something really small, but I think would add a lot of value. Give us some different kinds of doggos. Maybe a chihuahua. That would be kind of cool. But I wish that there was different kinds of puppies. Please, Minecraft. Please, think of the puppies. Also, it would be cool to get some puppy armor. I'm just saying. Puppy armor would be pretty cool. I would love to see some more extreme in Wacky Biomes. Extreme as in, I think it'd be cool is if you're just going and all of a sudden you're in a volcano area, right? Where there's a giant volcano that you can go inside of, and all of the trees around it are burned, and there's charcoal everywhere and lava and stuff. That would be really cool. I would also love to see like the wacky biomes, like the mushroom islands. I love those things. The only problem is they're so rare, I barely ever find them. I wish that there was other kinds of wacky biomes. Maybe sky cities. That would be pretty neat. Now that they've raised the height limit, so it's like the easiest way to get to them is with elytras. That'd be pretty cool. I love horses, but the moment I get an elytra, I never ride them again. But what if you could put an elytra on a horse and glide with it? Maybe it would extend its jump so you could jump really high and glide everywhere with it. It would give horses a purpose again. It could be Pegasus. That would be pretty cool. So like you just jump really high and then you can glide. Oh, I love it. I would love to see some more rare but legendary mobs, right? Like, I think it would be cool if most of them were passive. You could fight them if you want to. If you go up really high in the mountains, maybe it'd be cool to have some mountain trolls. Really big monsters like that, giant zombies, that would be pretty cool. Ones that you wouldn't necessarily have to fight, but if you wanted to, you could. Maybe get some pretty good rewards for doing so. I know the Warden is coming, but I feel like right now the only thing you have to really fight is, I guess, the Wither, which is a terrible fight. In my opinion, and the dragon. But I think it would be cool to have like chances of just randomly stumbling upon some not as rare, but you know, rare boss fights that you can either fight or just ignore. One of my absolute favorite parts of Minecraft is the villagers. I love the villagers. I love trading with them. I love trapping them and making them do things for me. I absolutely love villagers, but I do feel like there's more that they could do with villagers. One cool thing to do is if they did add legendary, you know, kind of rare mobs to fight, villages could have quests for you. So if you find a village that's by a mountain that has a troll in it, the quest could be go kill the troll and save the city. I know that there's raids and stuff, but I think it would send a lot more variety if you had to go out and find certain things for the villagers, and they'll reward you for it. You know, maybe the villagers is looking for a specific rare item, and you can go find that specific rare item. I think that would be really cool. Add like a little bit of a quest. I also think that some of the villagers should be able to do things that other villagers can't. Now, I know that this would probably mess up a lot of people's systems and stuff, but I think it'd be cool if these guys right here, the fishermen, could actually fish. If there was water, they would pull out their little fishing pole and they would actually fish for fish. Maybe they would fill up the barrels. I don't know. It would be slow paced. Otherwise, it might be a little bit too powerful, but that'd be cool. Maybe if there's a boat, they could get in the boat and actually steer the boat just a little bit. They could move the boat around a little bit as long as it's on the water. You might be able to make some automated farms using that mechanic. I don't know, but that would be kind of cool, and it would bring a lot more life to your village if you saw like a fisherman fishing out on his boat. Okay, I'll admit it. I want vertical slabs. I think that would be so good for building. Seriously, I think vertical slabs would be so good for building. I also think it'd be really cool to be able to combine two different kinds of slabs. So you could have like half one slab, half the other. That'd be really cool. You could do a lot of awesome things with that. I know a lot of people ask for different kinds of wood types for chests, and that would be cool. That's a good idea. But it would also be cool if you were able to at least paint your chest just like you do with the shulker boxes. So if I got dye, I could paint my chest red or blue or purple or whatever color. I think that would be a really cool thing for different rooms. You can have the chest look different. And please, concrete slabs and stairs. All right, guys, what do you think of my list? Do you agree with them? If you like my ideas, if you don't like my ideas, if you have better ideas, I want to hear. Please leave a comment down below.